You are listening to the Mid-Morning Talk on Salam Media with me, Mara Mukwanda. So last week we started tackling with the therapies and healing, and we dealt with emotional healing therapy. And today we're going to get some insight and knowledge on holistic healing therapy. The types of therapy, what is holistic healing therapy, what is involved, the more common and popular holistic healing therapies that are available, etc. And joining me is Candice Bailey. She's the director and founder of SeMystique Healing. SeMystique Healing. She's also a qualified food and nutrition scientist with a passion for nutrition, human health, spirituality, and helping people. Good morning, Candice, and thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Hi, Candice. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, fantastic. Well, I hope I said that correctly. Is it a SeMystique, or how do you pronounce it?
It's SeMystique Healing, but you did well enough.
All right, so thank you. Right now, tell us, what is holistic healing, and how can we make someone better understand it?
So holistic healing in a broad sense is an alternative healing approach to the mainstream healing. What it is instead of focusing on individual aspects of healing, where mainstream medicine focuses on one aspect of a person, such as physical ailments or mental health issues, holistic healing looks at an individual as a whole, where we will identify and help a person on the mind, the body, and the spiritual levels. So pretty much what it is, it's unifying the individual on all three levels and not just individual levels. Obviously, the human body is like a domino effect. If one thing is out of balance, whether it be on the physical level, on the mental level, or the spiritual level, it will cause issues on all of the levels of the human body. So as the name suggests, holistic meaning whole, we deal with the wellness of an individual on the whole level.
Is day zero for the Kucha Dam, resulting in dry taps for hundreds of families in the surrounding areas of Port Elizabeth. Help us strategize. Support our water drive in the Eastern Cape region of South Africa. Donate your lilla towards the erecting of JoJo tanks in impoverished areas and for the vehicles to deliver water in areas of need. Donate to the Al-Fida Foundation. Visit our website at www.alfida.co.za or contact us at 041 484 1288.
Looking to get your kick? Kiki's have now reopened on 235 Matthews Maiwa Road in Durban. Head on over for the Taste with Kick. We offer something scrumptious for everyone in the family. Wraps, chicken tikka, burgers, tender grills, mocktails, milkshakes, and so much more. Corporate and events catering available. Visit our social media pages for more info or call 031 209 0119. Kiki's, the Taste with Kick.
Add a sprinkling of sparkles to your magical parties and special occasions with colorful party supplies and decorations to a wide range of baking goods and tools. Packaging from gift bags to meat bags, foil and polystyrene containers, elegant serviettes and intimate candles to disposable wet wipes. A range of glassware, bakeware and stunning wedding accessories just for you. Wholesale packaging available. Sprinkles and Sparkles Party Shop. You want it all. Find us at 431 Inanda Road, Parlock, Durban. Call 031 577 0604. Our operating hours are weekdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., weekends and public holidays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Follow us on Instagram at Spring and Spark.
Shimmer, sparkle, captivate. Nothing less than a masterpiece. Droplets of gold inspires precious design. Platinum bursts with intricate freshness, and every pure diamond becomes more than just a girl's best friend. Voda Gold Gem Jewelers, where timeless dreams become a reality. Come to us. We tailor-make designer gold, platinum, and diamond jewelry. Trade in or remodel your old gold. Clad yourself with classy name-branded watches. We offer insurance valuation and freezer card calculation. Visit us at 534 Ridge Road, Overport, or call 031 208 9142. Voda Gold Gem Jewelers, manufacturers of fine gold and diamond jewelry.
Famine, conflict, and severe economic decline make the humanitarian crisis in Yemen the worst in the world. More than 20 million Yemenis do not know where their next meal is coming from, and over 10 million are suffering extreme levels of hunger. With your support, the Al Imdad Foundation delivers essential food aid to starving Yemeni communities. It's a question of survival. So let's do what's right. Donate online at alimdad.com or call 0861 786 243 for more information.
Breaking stereotypes, moving boundaries, joining hands. Salam Media. Humanity sets the agenda.
You are listening to the Mid-Morning Talk on Salam Media with me, Mari Mukwanda. As you try to stay healthy and safe at home, there is no denying that what's happening around us can still affect you physically and mentally, which is why today we are talking about holistic healing therapies. And joining me is Candice Bailey, the director and founder of SeMystique Healing. Thank you for staying with us, Candice. The wind blew a little and it took my network with me. But just for those who have just joined us, quickly just round up what is a holistic healing.
Sure. Holistic healing is an alternative approach to the mainstream medicine where we focus on the individual as a whole and not just individual parts of healing. Whereas, say, mainstream medicine focuses on, say, the physical aspects of ailments and things like that, holistic healing focuses on the mind, the body, and the spirit. So it deals with the human as a whole individual, not just parts.
So give us some examples of some of the popular holistic healing therapies that are available.
Sure. So nutrition is actually one of the biggest healing therapies that we have. A lot of people think that, just being anorexic is, say, malnutrition, but malnutrition forms a broad range of definitions. So nutrition is definitely one of the main aspects of holistic therapies, as well as energy healing. Crystal healing is also very big. Massage therapy, even color therapy and shamanic journeys are also very popular.
What about reflexology?
Reflexology is as well. So with, like, say, the mainstream medicine, they use, say, pharmaceuticals to help heal patients. The holistic therapy uses more of alternative medicines, which could be, say, the plant medicines, aromatherapy oils, even the massage techniques and that to help with certain ailments. So reflexology is definitely part of the massage therapies that we offer.
Now, where does holistic healing come from? Is it something that has always been around and we're just rediscovering it, or is it something that was recently discovered?
No, sure. Holistic healing goes far back in ancient times. You could even see, say, Cleopatra used to use a blue stone to make eyeshadow because the pigment comes from the stone. So with crystal healings, crystals have been around for numerous years. And energy is all around us. I think the thing is a lot of people are a little bit skeptical when it comes to holistic healing. So it's getting more and more popular as the years go by, as it becomes not so taboo. We could see in the hippie era when the mushroom journeys became so popular, people went for it, but then obviously it kind of was a bit forbidden and a bit taboo to do. But now, as people are rediscovering these journeys and the benefits behind holistic healing, a lot more people are open to it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I've come across something which is energy healing, where they try and rebalance and align your energy, your chakras and stuff. I'm like, oh, this is quite interesting. I mean, we see these things on TV, and you have like a healer and there's light coming out. Now, obviously, it's not like that, right? Okay, if you can, please explain to us.
Okay. So let me quickly just when it comes to energy, everyone's like, but you can't see it. So how do we know it's actually there? And my biggest example is take your cell phone. It's not plugged into anything. But if I had to dial your number, that phone is going to ring. You can't see the signal, but it's going to come. So, energy kind of works in the same way. When you're lying down on the table and you're a little bit skeptical, you're like, oh, I don't know if this is going to work. But the strangest feeling is when the hands and the movements are going past you, you can actually feel the energy come up through you. It sounds absurd, but you actually have to experience it to understand. But the energy moves. I mean, we're grounded. Mother Nature grounds us. There's electrons and energy all around us. It's just about understanding what does it feel like. I mean, even feelings are energy, and it's in your heart chakra. So it's just about the movements of the energy. I mean, some people can have, say, the sensation of some heat or tingling, or they even after energy work, a lot of people feel tired and they don't understand, but it's the energy movement.
Mm-hmm. Wow, this is very interesting, and I'm definitely going to do some more insight into energy healing. Now, are holistic therapies effective? And if so, how long does one need to go for therapy in order to see the results?
So it is definitely effective. As I would say with all energy healing or holistic healing, at the end of the day, self-work is an ongoing process. We can't just go for one session and think everything is going to be fine and you're going to be 100%. That's not life. Unfortunately, life, you're going to have your challenges and you're going to have to keep doing your self-work. And holistic healing is one of those things that you just keep doing because there's so many facets of life. And as I said in the intro, holistic meaning there's 3 different parts, the mind, the body, and the soul, and they're all integrated. So it is definitely an ongoing journey where you need to address different aspects of these 3 fields because they interlink with one another. So if you think of, say, disease, everyone just says the word disease, but they don't actually realize that disease is dis-ease. There's dis-ease within the human body, within the mind, within the spirit. So it's definitely ongoing. And yeah, we make a plan. And what we do is then we'll say, right, let's focus on this for today's session. And then next session, we make like a plan as to what needs to be balanced and what needs to be worked on in order to eliminate these blocks and these issues that people are facing in life.
Mm-hmm. Right now, as a holistic practitioner yourself, what forms of healthcare do you use to treat your patients?
So with myself, what I do is the crystal healing as well as the energy healing. I'm also, as I said, the qualified nutritionist. So I like to do the nutrition side mostly. I have other therapists who do the other healing. Theta healing is one of them. Color therapy is one of them as well. But for me, nutrition is one of the main aspects of what I specialize in. Just because nutrition forms the building blocks of every individual. And if we don't have the right building blocks, we cannot thrive in life. Our bodies cannot be optimal to thrive fully in life. So I definitely like to focus from the ground up. You need to look at the root causes, whereas, say, mainstream medicine can help solve the symptoms of if I've got a sore stomach, what is causing that sore stomach? Whereas with the holistic healing, what is causing the initial problem of the sore stomach? And that could even fall down to, say, stress, which is not necessarily a physical ailment, but more of a mental ailment. So we will need to address right down to the root cause in order to alleviate all the other symptoms that come with it.
Wow. And earlier on, you mentioned that you have a plan. So you start focusing on, okay, today we're going to do this, tomorrow we're going to do that. So you basically start with the mind, and then you take it to the body, and then the soul, the energies, etc. Is it something like that, or how do you do it?
So what you do is we do an assessment with the individual, because we need to see where every individual is different. So we need to see where are you? in your mental capacity. How are you feeling mentally? What are your belief systems that you have formed? Because also, when we grow up from childhood to adulthood, we develop this persona. We are taught cultural norms and standards, and this is who you're supposed to be. And you form beliefs on these. This will all form your mental condition because, a lot of the times people will feel unworthy or they're not good enough. And this is all beliefs that we've had from past experiences and all sorts of things. So the mental aspect will be one of them. Then from there, we move to the physical aspect where we actually do a physical examination of the body. And this we can see, do you have any nutrient deficiencies? Because say, do you have sores on your skin? Do you have hair loss? Are you tired? Things like that will all come out in the physical examination, which then we can see what therapies would suit that. And then from there, we'll go to the spiritual aspect, where we'll see, are people feeling like they've got no purpose in life, or they don't know who they are, or what are they actually doing here? And in that sense, we need to then go down the spiritual journey of self discovery, and you need to find your true authentic self, but you need to correlate all three of them together. So once we've got a full picture of the person, we can then turn around and say, all right, this plan will help with this, and this therapy will help with this, and then we can put it all together and say, what, like a shamanic journey, you don't have to go and do every week. That's going to be a bit too much. So rather do it, say, maybe once a year to help with your spiritual journey. And then we can put you onto a nutritional program to help alleviate any physical ailments. And then even like just general conversation. People even just want to be able to speak, but not in a necessarily counseling environment because they feel a bit judged. So with the holistic, a shoulder, come talk to us. Let's see how you're feeling. Do you have anxiety? What could possibly be causing this? So it's definitely not a once-off thing. And that's how, once we've got the assessment done, then we can say, right, let's do this and this and this, and then we can make a plan going forward.
Mm-hmm. Now, last week we spoke about emotional healing and emotional trauma. Can holistic healing help with emotional trauma?
100%. 100%. The thing is what I like to see is that the person is a whole. And, we can't break down an individual based on only physical ailments or only mental ailments. If you go through trauma, that's going to affect numerous aspects of your life. So, when it comes to, say, the spiritual aspect, that's generally feelings. Feelings are emotions. Emotions is energy at the end of the day. And sometimes people don't know how to express these emotions. They don't know how to let go of these emotions. And then it builds up energy and you build up resentment, and then the resentment may turn to anger or more sadness or, coping mechanisms and things like that. So when it comes to holistic healing, a lot of the times you'll go for even, say, a massage therapy, and you can land up bursting your eyes out and you don't even know why. You're crying and crying and you're like, but where is this all coming from? But meantime, it's the pent up energy that you just now letting it flow. You're letting it go so that you can move forward.
Mm-hmm. Right. I know. Well, men, in fact, some women, we don't even understand why we have these emotions whenever it's almost that time of the month, the PMS, and you just emotions here and there running wild. Yeah. Anyways, that's part of our energies, and we need to learn how to control them. But what are simple holistic tips that you can do for us, anyone who's at home? Just something simple that we can focus on, and to get back to our place, our place of comfort, our place of focus.
So I would definitely recommend there's two things for every day. The first one is breathing. Breathing exercises are so, so important. If you think about just going throughout the day, we land up breathing. We don't even consciously become aware that we're breathing. So as soon as you bring that awareness back to here at the present, the now, you need to breathe in and just take 5 deep, deep breaths in and feel the air going in and feel the air going out. And every time you do one of these breaths, imagine new energy coming in, and when you exhale, old energy going out. And by doing that, you're kind of getting rid of all these thoughts going through your head. You're getting rid of all the stress around you, and you're just being present for the now. It's so important because we get so stuck up in the chaos of today and coronavirus and all these things that's happening, we forget to just take a step back, slow down, just calm, just take a few deep breaths and just let it go. And whenever a stressful situation comes up or anything, just do the breathing exercises and carry on. And then the second thing I would do every day is self-care is so vitally important. Go home after a long day and dedicate at least 5 to 10 minutes to yourself, whether that is having a hot bath, sitting quietly by yourself, just contemplating, just meditating, just taking 5 minutes, light a candle for yourself and give yourself some care. Like even just take your hands, massage your hands a little bit, even if it's just 5-10 minutes a day, and just center yourself. It's so important because it helps with the monkey brain, as they would say. That's when your brain just goes all over the place.
Mm-hmm. All right, so Candice, thank you so much for your time. But before you go, please share your contact details with our viewers and listeners.
Thank you so much. So our Facebook page is SeMystique Healing. I'll spell it for you just in case. It's SeMystique Healing, HEALING. And then our Instagram page is SeMystique_Healing. And our email address is SeMystiqueHealing@gmail.com.
Thank you so much for your time and for sharing that insight with us. And have a wonderful day.
Thank you, you too. I appreciate it.
Candice Bailey, the founder and the director of SeMystique Healing, and she's also a qualified food and nutrition scientist. Well, I've learned something about holistic healing therapies, and I hope you did too. And we often take this for granted that we are able to breathe, but when you go for some conferences or workshops rather, sometimes you get they make you do breathing exercises, like just to get back, to your center of core, your center of thought, and they tell you to do breathing exercises. And we always take this for granted. We're like, but it's just breathing, like how is it going to help me? Until you try it and you really, really focus on your breathing and what it is that you're doing. Like as it is, we breathe day in and day out, but we don't really focus on it because we know that it's part of life. But when you take a moment to really reflect, breathe in, a deep breath in with the old, in with the new and out with the old. Deep breaths in and out, try that as part of holistic healing at home for yourself or for someone. And also, like Candice mentioned, self-care is so important and it's so necessary. It's okay to be selfish. Be selfish for yourself once in a while. And you don't have to take the entire day. If you want to, go ahead, at least dedicate some time to yourself daily for self-care, whether it's taking a bath, or going for a walk, doing something that you love doing, but do it for yourself. Even if it's exercise, even if it's sleeping, if it's resting, as long as you're doing something for yourself, you're caring for yourself. And another thing that stood out for me was the fact that she mentioned that disease is not just a word meaning, disease, that something is bad, it's crazy, but it's dis-ease that's in the body. Think about it. I'm going to leave you to think about that. And you can also find SeMystique Healing on Facebook and Instagram as a SeMystique Healing, SeMystique Healing. It is 11:28. You are listening to the Mid-Morning Talk on Salam Media. Stay with us.